What's up, guys? I'm here to in this video. Well, before I start this video, I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are probably wondering about my rewind video, my special Spear Halloween rewind video. I will be uploading that as soon as you're watching this video right now. I will be uploading that in just a few minutes, so please stay tuned because it's to be honest, I'm not trying to brag or trying to be that type of person, but I'm pretty sure you guys will like it, and well, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And please go watch it because, well, I just hate being those kind of people who are like, go watch my new video, but for this one, I mean, for a long time I've been filming Spirit, please go watch, try to watch it if you guys want to. But anyway, let's stick to this video. So, yes, it is now about 2 weeks after Halloween, and I'm feeling pretty good. It's really it's like kind of sad. It's just kind of disappointing. Not disappointing, but like I already knew it was coming. But yeah, I mean, Halloween will always appear around the corner. But in this video, I'm just gonna kind of just tell you guys, just kind of give you guys the rest of the updates before I completely end this whole Spear Halloween vibe, I would say. But yeah, so I think for this year, for Spear Halloween 2019, I think it went pretty well. Now, something that I realized that Spear has been doing lately, for about, let's see here, probably since last year, what they've been doing is they had two themes. Like, no, of course they had two themes, but the two themes connect to each other. Like last year, they had the Acres Farm, which it was just a farm, like basically a farm, and they had the well, last year I thought it was like a haunted house, but apparently it's more of like a haunted farmhouse or whatever. Basically a haunted house, but like a farmhouse. But so those connected, and then this year we had the Reaper's Wharf, which yeah, and then we had the kind of the aquarium dock area, which basically connects to the Reaper's Wharf. So it's kind of strange. It's kind of strange. I kind of like that, but I don't know. I feel like eventually they would kind of feel like, what do we have to connect this to now? Maybe next year they should do some sort of school theme or something like that. Maybe like a school theme, or well, I don't know. I've always wanted them to continue with the circus themes. I mean, I know they've done that in 2010 and 2013, but I feel like another one, like a carnival theme, would be really cool. And if Cecil Visions can, I would want them to bring back Uncle Charlie, because I know a lot of people do like him, or just bring back some of the other clowns like Wacky Mole and some other clowns, which I bet a lot of people would like that, especially Ascend the Clown Hunter. But I mean, honestly, I think everyone would like it. But yeah, that's something that I kind of wish something they did, but I don't know. I don't make the rules or anything like that, so I can't really do anything about it. Can't do nothing. I feel like the props were pretty decent. This year I actually realized that I think Hugs the Clown is actually one of my favorite props for this year. Even though he was around last year, I think this year he was actually I liked him a little bit more. They didn't like change anything about him, but I think this year I got to really notice the detail and just everything about him. So I thought it was I think he's a pretty cool, and who knows, I might get him next year. I don't know, but I think my favorite prop for this year had to be Experimental Eddie. He was kind of a classic prop. He kind of reminded me of like just the classic zombie props that Spear Halloween usually has. Like they usually have some sort of classic zombie. And I thought that was pretty cool. I kind of wish I did get him this year. Well, I was kind of deciding what props to get during the 50% off sale. I was deciding either Jack Straw, Experimental Eddie, or Harbinger of Hell. And I did pick up Harbinger of Hell because I thought he was like if like there was only one left in the location. So if I didn't get that now, I probably would never see it again. So I had to do something about that. But Yeah, but I think Experiment Eddie was probably my favorite prop for this year. I did like Crouchy though. I did think Crouchy was really cool. He was so big. I think he was the biggest prop there. It's either him or the collector that was big, but I actually did like the props this year. To be honest, I feel like the props or animatronics were better in the Reaper's Wharf than the aquarium. I feel like the aquarium, the kind of dock area, there wasn't really that much. There was kind of Abandoned Annie, Demonic Dahlia. She was okay. I mean, she was not the best. All she kind of did was jump up, but and spent like almost 1 minute just completely just laughing. But I did like Experiment Eddie, and he was in that theme. That was probably my favorite. Headless Help. I know their mouths were a little bit faulty because YJ, as you guys know, YJ always they're whenever they design props, their mouths always break instantly. Um, Double Trouble, they were. I mean, they're not the best. I don't know what company they're made by, but they're not the best. Waving Wally, I don't I don't really know. Uh, Bring back Uncle Charlie or Wacky Mole or some sort of other clown. I don't know about Waving Wally. But I think other than that, it was a pretty good year. Um, I am actually excited for next year. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are because I hope they bring back an old prop or something like that because I think that would be really cool. But but yeah, I think this year was a pretty good year. I didn't go to that many locations because well, not really. I didn't really have the time. I was a little busy this whole year because I'm going to a different school right now. So this kind of makes a little bit sense. And there's just a lot of busy things, but the locations that I did go this year was I did go to okay, of course I went to my local location because I did, and I also went to Roseville, which is close to Sacramento. I didn't go to any ones in Sacramento, but I did go to one in Roseville. And then I went to one in Daly City or Colma, either one. Uh, yeah, I did go one there, which is actually like 20 minutes away from, not even like 15 minutes away from San Francisco. So actually, probably 10. But yeah, so basically, one in basically my local location, Roseville, and the Bay Area. So I think that was pretty cool. And I think one time in like I think I went to like 6 locations one time, which I thought like that's pretty weird. I think that was in 2016. I went to like 6 locations all in one year. Um, I want to do that again, and I think in 2017 I went to 5, and then maybe 4 in 2018, and then 3 this year. It's kind of lowering, but um, hopefully next year I won't be as busy because I did start in a new school this year, so I did get a little bit extra work. But hopefully next year I can be able to go to many other locations. And one day I haven't been to a Spear Halloween outside of California before. I mean, of course I have been out of California regularly, like trips and stuff like that. But I've never been to a Spirit in outside of California, which I want to go. Or I mean, I've never really. Also, I also do want to film more Halloween stores besides Spirit. I mean, I did go to Party City, which Party City has like a whole section of Halloween decorations. But I didn't go Halloween City this year because I was, like I said, I was really busy. But while I was in the Bay Area, I did stop by Party City, and it was a giant Party City. But I did stop by there. I do want to go. I mean, a store, one Halloween store that I really do want to take a look at is the Best Halloween store, which is located in Thousand Oaks, California. And I live pretty far from there. Even though I live in the same state, it's pretty far from where I am. But one day I do want to do that. And I may be going down south, going in Southern California in February. I don't know for sure, but if I do, I'll stop by the Best Halloween store. I know it won't be open, but I'll just stop by there and kind of peek in and see what's in there. Probably nothing, but might as well. But that's really all I have to say. It's been I've been very busy lately, so that's why I haven't really uploaded that much. But I hope you guys understand, and that's really all I have to say. So I'll be getting back on my regular schedule probably starting next Sunday. I probably won't upload in a few days after my rewind video, my Spear Halloween rewind video, which will be uploaded in a few minutes from now. And there's not really much to be said. I think that's really it. And that's all. And also, yeah, I think also Halloween was a really, went pretty good for me. I don't know about for you guys, but I hope you guys had a really good Halloween. Yeah, Halloween was pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen the Haunt video yet, please check that out because there was a lot of stuff. And I think that's really it. So, my tripod's a little, gotta push it down a little bit. But that's really all I have to say, and I'll be getting back on my regular schedule next week, and everything will go basically back to how everything was. But this is not the end for my Spear Halloween videos. I will be still making Spear Halloween videos in next August. I know that sounds like really far from now, but I'm not like quitting it. I'm still going to be uploading Spear Halloween videos starting in August, so if you guys are kind of if you guys get bored of my Spear Halloween videos, also you can just go check out my older ones because not a lot of people have seen those. So if you guys want to check that out, I have a playlist of all of my Spear Halloween, all my years of going there. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. And that's really all I have to say. I think that's basically it. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween season. I really did. And I will be uploading my final Halloween video for this year until next year. But I will be uploading my final Spear Halloween video in a few minutes. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a wonderful time with me here. I did. If you want to stick around on my channel, you can. I just kind of make regular videos. I wouldn't say regular, but eh. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. And thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video in a few minutes. And remember, stay vlogging.